It's the WNBA playoffs, so of course we had to look back at some of the best playoff performances over the years, including a time when one player scored 40 points in a must-win game. I'm Jordan Liggins, and this is the Buckets 5. First up is 2012 Tamika Catchings. Fresh off an MVP season the year prior and fresh off an Olympic gold medal, Catch was determined to win her first championship. Up until this point, she'd been to the finals with the Fever twice, but this time, she wasn't leaving without a trophy. Throughout the postseason, she averaged almost 20 points and 10 rebounds. She took on Angel McCoughtry's Dream Team, Tina Charles' Connecticut's Sun, and Maya Moore's Lynx. No one could stop her on the offensive end, and no one could get past her on the defensive end. Did I mention she also won her 5th Defensive Player of the Year award that season too? When it was all said and done that season, Catchings finally won her championship and she got the finals MVP. Seriously, a Hall of Fame season for a Hall of Fame player. Next up is early 2000s Lisa Leslie. What a wonderful time to be an LA basketball fan in those first few years of the new millennium. The Lakers had a three-peat from 2000 to 2002, and the Sparks won back-to-back titles in 2001 and 2002. Lisa Leslie was the star of the show. Not only did Leslie throw down the WNBA's first dunk in this time frame, but in 2001, she captured all 3 MVPs that season. League MVP, All-Star MVP, and Finals MVP. No team had an answer for her in the paint. With her killer repertoire of finishes around the rim, she was the last line of defense, blocking shots left and right. She single-handedly ended the reign of the Houston Comets' 4-time championship streak. Lisa Leslie was that girl, okay? This next one kind of goes down in the WNBA history like MJ's flu game. It's the Sue Bird mask game. In the 2018 semifinals against Diana Taurasi's Phoenix Mercury, Sue Bird breaks her nose for the 5th time of her career. In a must-win Game 5, she shows up with a mask and she's pissed. Sue goes off. She had 22 points for the game, but she had 14 in the 4th quarter alone. She was unconscious. Sue hit 4 critical three-pointers to win the game and send Seattle to the finals. They ended up winning the championship that year, and that's largely thanks to the mask. The next playoff performance that will forever be in my mind is Maya Moore in 2015. We all know Maya Moore as one of the clutchest players ever. Who cares if that's not even a word? But in 2015, she was in her bag. She dropped a 40-piece against the Mercury during those playoffs and also a nail-biting buzzer beater to win against the Fever in the finals. This was their 3rd championship, and at 26, this was prime Maya Moore. This Lynx team also had Lindsay Whalen, Sylvia Fowles, Rebecca Brunson, and Simone Augustus, all legends in the game. And still, Maya Moore rose to the top. Now she's a social justice hero, a whole wife, and a mom, but man, do I miss watching her play basketball. Last but not least, Diana Taurasi was on a mission in the 2014 postseason. From the jump in Game 1 against the Sparks in the first round, Taurasi put up 34 points. She had 6 three-pointers. The Mercury were clearly the better team in each series. They beat the Sparks in Game 2 by 25 points, and in the finals, they beat Chicago by 21 and 29 points. It was totally their year to win it all. Taurasi picked up her 3rd championship ring and her 2nd Finals MVP award. As the WNBA's all-time scoring leader, Taurasi also holds the record for most points scored in the postseason too. Still, 18 years into her career, she's a walking bucket. That's my top 5 playoff performances throwback edition. Make sure to subscribe to the Buckets YouTube so you don't miss any WNBA content this season.